In this video, we shall take a deep dive into the world of Roman province optimization and build the most profitable province in the history of Total War Attila. Widely regarded as a cult classic and the hardest Total War game ever made, it features the only faction with a legendary starting position, the Western Roman Empire. I will therefore show you how to make an obscene amount of money from a single province of this faction. So, even if you lost your whole empire, but you hold this one province, you can generate enough money to create unstoppable armies which will break out to conquer the world and paint the whole map a proud imperial
It would take
red.
a number beyond reckoning, thousands to storm the keep.
Tens of thousands.
But my lord, there is no such force.
Romans of the Western Empire, those noble sons of the Eternal City, the time had come to restore power to Rome. They made ready for war.
Ladies and gentlemen, lovers of war, traders of great renown, I, the Strategic Indian, bid you welcome to my channel, where our motto is think, practice thinking. If you like the content, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment, which will greatly help with the almighty YouTube algorithm. In Total War Attila, as an empire, your wealth comes from your provinces. Some provinces are better than others due to their fertility or trade resources or the type of provinces they are. Let us begin by looking into the actual breakup of provinces. There are 186 settlements in Attila, which are equally divided into 62 provinces. Of these, a whopping 67% have at least one port in them, leaving a sad 32% landlocked, but which can make a lot of money from industry alone. Check out this video in case you want to know how to do it. In provinces with ports, you are able to build the Tier 4 trading port, which give you 2,500 gold from commercial income. If these provinces also have the olive resource, then it gets an additional 20% bonus to commercial income when the olive resource is built up to Tier 4 level. Let's focus in on the provinces that have ports and olive resources. And we see there are 5 possibilities. Olives do not give any base income, only bonuses. So we would prefer to have them in towns, freeing up the city slots to make more money through the powerful city building chain. This eliminates Libya and Cilicia immediately from the race. For each of the 2 towns of the remaining 3 provinces, we would like to put in one sheep farm, giving in the highest agricultural base income in game of all buildings of all factions, and couple them with a Tier 4 leather manufacturer to get the maximum benefit from the said agricultural income. This is clearly not possible in Macedonia, a 3-port province which should make more money than a 2-port province, but that would not leave any space for my olives or their sweet bonus. This leaves only Carthagenesus and Venetia in the race. The former is far less fertile and it only has one port as compared to Venetia. This is why there is nobody else left to compete, leaving Venetia the undisputed champion of provinces in the world of Attila. You cannot find a better province than Venetia. I dare you. I double dare you. Find me a better province than Venetia. Pro tip, you can't. Also, the orientation of Venetia is the ideal one, having the olives in Verona province, whereby if we had the other way around, we would have far less number of sheep farms, and we would have to put in cattle farms, which would make me sad because I would lose 1,000 gold per turn, and loot goblins like myself don't like to lose 1,000 gold per turn. I'm sure you don't either. Next, let's look at the city slots. Let's discuss the city slots. And this is where you are going to begin to see how overpowered the city building chain is for the Roman empires. First, the aqueduct network comes in with a whopping 16% plus 16 sanitation to each of the cities and provinces, cleaning up all the squalor at the cost of one slot and a paltry 200 gold in maintenance. Next, the building which you shall be building in each of your provinces without exception, the governor's palace, plus 10% on all wealth from all your buildings. Boys, there are three things which are constant in life: taxes, death, and the governor's palace in each one of your provinces. This building is broken. It's broken. Next, the Great Theatre for maximum gold income, and I choose this over the circus, which would balance out my public order, but I don't need it because a governor can easily take care of this. Why do I want to maximize my gold income? Because my next building, the Wine Emporium, in addition to giving me 2,000 sweet gold, also gives me a 15% bonus on culture. And finally, the land itself on which you stand, that begins to shine. The province capital, Ravenna, is a wonder, and it gives you a 10% bonus on all cultural building income. It all adds up, boys. It's bonuses all the way down, all the way down. Now, we haven't finished with bonuses yet. If you continue and finish all of the researches of the civil research tech tree, then you are going to get 20% to research to your agricultural and industry income. You get a whopping 23% to commercial income, in addition to what we get from our olives, and not to be neglected 15% on our cultural buildings, which stacks with the wonder and with the Wine Emporium bonus. And lastly, a measly 15% from subsistence. It's too little to even consider, but I put it in anyways.
Yikes.
Now, before we go in and have a look at what our total income is, I need to talk about a few of the assumptions that I did. The assumptions are as follows. Number one, we don't have any barbarians running around attacking our provinces or raiding in them. I keep barbarians hordes very, very far away from my borders. I have played as the Western Roman Empire, not lost a single battle, and I've declared war on all of them at the same time as soon as I see them. Don't accept peace. Check out my series on how you're going to do it. Next, as Western Roman Empire, we assume that you hold the Mount Etna and Mount Vesuvius. They give a measly 2% each to your agricultural income. It's not a lot. I put it in for the calculations just to be thorough. I'm not going to take that the player controls Marib Dam because the bonuses are already eye-wateringly high and this would just be broken. Third, we assume that the player does not research the techs which remove legacy technologies for Roman empires. I don't know why this asinine research is there, but hey, I don't make up the rules. I assume that you are either Latin Christian, Greco-Roman pagan, or Greek Orthodox Christian, which is what you can be playing as Eastern or Western Roman Empire. And none of them give any economical bonus. If you want to see which religions give an economical bonus, please check out my video over here. Finally, fifth assumption And I am being generous. You know how generous I am to my enemies. I am not going to take into account any trade income. So all the olives that we are going to get, I won't assume that I'm doing any trade. I'll just build up the building because I need the bonus. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around. It's time for the big reveal. I give to you the most overpowered province in Total War Attila, Venezia. Let's go over the numbers. We are going to be making a base income of 16,000 gold, which with bonuses is going to go to 20,800 gold, close to 21,000 gold. And after our bonuses and our resources, we are going to hit 24,000 gold. I'm going to put up on the screen what the poll said, and let's see how many of you got it right. And most of you guys went for, yeah, well, nobody guessed the 25k. Alright, almost made. But post-corruption, I put in a 55% corruption for a large empire as Western Roman Empire. I think it makes sense. This can be further lowered by putting in governors, agents, so on and so forth, traits, items. You can bring this down. And post-corruption, we're still making close to 11,000 gold. That's just incredible. Look at these numbers. Let's go over the build. So we have kept it a city. The level is going to be 1. No barbarians are ever coming close to this. We have gone for a commercial port for the maximum amount of commercial income. We have put in the wine emporium, which is going to give me the cultural bonus, which will stack with Ravenna as we discussed. And we have put in the governor, taxes, death, governor's palace. The great theater is over here, giving me quite a lot of gold, 1600 gold. You're seeing that we won't be able to balance out our public order, nothing that a good governor won't be able to handle. Also, research gives you public order. Finally, 1 slot of sanitation. This is big, boys. This is why Roman empires are OP. One slot can take care of your entire sanitation needs, whereas in barbarians you need 3 slots. As deserts you need 2 slots, 1 slot, and it just takes 200 gold in maintenance plus 16 sanitation to each of your provinces. It's broken, boys. It's broken. What's not broken is the aqueduct. The aqueduct is not broken. Finally, I tried to use up all of the food. I went to a Roman town 3 for Verona and a Roman town 2 for Aquilia. We put in the resources over here, and in Verona, this allows us to have 2 sheep farms here and here, and these give an obscene amount of gold. I put in 2 leather manufacture because, boys, we love industry. I couldn't put in an industry in our city slot, and just to spite that, I put in these filthy yet lucrative pieces of real estate right here in each and every town. Each town gets their own tannery for the beautiful smith. Let's move on to the side and let's read out the bonuses. So we have got a governor's palace, which is going to give us a 10% on all the buildings. So that's right there. We have got 30% from 2 of our tanneries right here and here. And we got 2% from our Mount Vesuvius, Mount Etna. Not a lot, but hey, I'll take it. That's our agricultural bonus. Next, we have got 15% and 10% from our wine emporium and from our city respectively, giving a bonus to our cultural income right here. And finally, we get 20% from our olives, which is right over here, and therefore that is our commerce income. And we could put in a lot of commerce buildings because yes, it's a 2-port province, plus we put in this guy, which is a wine emporium. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, the with bonus plus the researches. Let's go over it again. 10% from our governor's palace, that stays constant. 30% from our tanneries, 2 and 2% from our Mount Etna, Mount Vesuvius, 20% from all the research that we are doing on our agriculture, 15% from wine, 10% from our Ravenna, and then 15% from researches on our cultural buildings. So that goes in. We get 20% on our commerce building, 23% from research on commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, it's broken. Ravenna is broken. And we get 20% on our industry income from research and 15% on 750 gold. Hey, whatever, it adds up. And ladies and gentlemen, final number 24,000 gold that you can get from bonuses and research. Thank you for participating in that nice little poll that I made. And we got a little bit of food left over, nothing that a governor cannot take out. 8% public disorder, but we have research, we have got a governor. This is set. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave this glorious thing on the screen for you. Go out there, play as the Western Roman Empire. Follow the guide that I made on how to not lose a battle and dominate and play a total war with Western Roman Empire. Build this setup. As soon as you get Venetia, go over there. Build these exact buildings. And ladies and gentlemen, money will not be an issue for you. And if you have money, you can fight all the wars in the world. Stay cool, everyone. This has been the Strategic Indian, signing out.